Hello, it's Melinda from Alexis and Melinda's Art Space, just coming on with a quickie haul. I was out of town yesterday. Alexis had an activity to go to about half an hour away, and I had an hour to do something. Either I could sit in the nice air-conditioned library, or I decided to go wandering out in the hot 35-degree heat around the shops. Yeah, a bit crazy, but that's okay. I found some really cool goodies. First couple of things, a bit boring. My daughter and I got a sewing machine for Christmas as joint combined birthday Christmases, and I needed a seam ripper. I couldn't find the one I had, so this was only a couple of dollars. I think this was $4, $3.95. So I need a seam ripper, or a unpickerer as I call them, because I do make a bit of mistakes when I'm sewing. But we'll share. I'll introduce you to our sewing machine, and hoping to do some paper related sewing machine videos soon. Just got to work out a new tripod angle, because this is great but not when I'm sewing. So I got that. Also picked up this was only $4 as well. Name tag kit iron on with alphabet stencil. So I decided to grab this for some of Alexis's clothing. I like how that you can write anything on it, which will be cool, so we'll try that out. Now into the fun stuff. So the first thing that caught my eye, I was really only going window shopping. Maybe to find this, because I really needed that, but I was only going window shopping. Then I stumbled across these, and well, it got me hooked. And in for a pound, in for a dollar, they say. So I stumbled across, these. So they're by Portercraft. So it should be available anywhere you have Portercraft products. They were $2.95, so they're a little on the. Usually you can get stuff like this for about $2. And I'm sorry about the glare. I wonder if I take it out of the packet, will you get less glare? Excuse the crunching. Do you love my red fingernails? Alexis and I did pedicures, manicures with each other last night. That was fun. Oh, those bits actually come out of the phone. That's kind of cool. So these are they're called puffy stickers, but they remind me a lot of trying to think of the company, Canvas Corp, I think it was, did architectural stickers. I never bought any of them, but I saw them on a few YouTube channels, and they're like dimensional. And if you can feel this, I don't know whether you're gonna be able to, you can't feel it, but it's bumpy. So I thought these would, even though I love the colours and I love the old sewing machine, and this piece comes out apparently, so you can see the design a bit more. Keep that piece, might come in handy. Love the light bulb, love the cameras as well, and the telephone. Not that this is a telephone I grew up with, but very similar. We did grow up with an old rotary phone that no one knows about now. It does look like I have to, oh no, that's part of the sticker. Don't pull that off, Melinda. It looks like it's part of the sticker. So I just love these, and the light bulb's really cool as well. So I thought these would make some awesome mixed media projects. So that is the phone, the sewing machine, and the light globe. Then they had some roses. Aren't these gorgeous? I was even thinking these might make good impressions or stamps, or because they're quite hard, but they're quite puffy, so they've got a little bit of, tiny little bit of give in them. So I might be experimenting with these. I have not seen these in any of my Bendigo stores. Not that I've gone looking for them. Then they had the cars. Don't really do a lot of man vintage stuff, but I just had to have the cars. They're really cute. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the cars. These will make an awesome embellishment on the front of a card or a journal. So I don't know, I might end up gifting the cars. Whoops, sorry, not in frame. Might end up gifting the cars, but they were cute. Then the locks and the keys caught my attention as well. These are a bit more silvery. These are calling, okay, what's the difference between puffy stickers and embossed stickers? No idea, Portercraft. They look like the same thing to me. Obviously made in China. Portercraft, they've got a website. I'll have to go check it out. Portercraft, P-O-R-T-A, craft.com.au. I wonder if you can order from their website. Probably not. They seem to be in a lot of the cheapy shops. So I've dealt with a company like this before, not this particular one, 8 years ago when I had my retail shop, and you had to buy like a pallet load of stuff, which it's no problem when you have a scrapbook shop. Love the old locks. Not really into the vintage, but they come home with me anyway. That's terrible, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. So then I ended up with 2 butterflies and dragonflies, because I absolutely love these. These are so cute. But they almost look steampunky. And I do a little bit of steampunk. I'm more of a modern artist. But if you can see, oh no, you probably can't. Where are we going? We got to focus. They've got like impressions on them, like you can see this one here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're really cool. So for $2.95, they were awesome. I don't know what the price of the architecture stickers from Canvas Corp were. I never bought any of them. Trying not to buy stuff that I see on YouTube, because I end up buying it and not using it. And then I got these. These are 600 raffle ticket book. I've got normal raffle tickets, but these are a bit different. So I thought I could grunge these up with some ink and use them in my projects. So they start with 1 and they go to 600, I think. They go to 600. They go to 600, but I've never seen raffle tickets in this style before. You usually get the one and they have the colour on them, but this is really cool. So I didn't actually check to see if they're all the same number on the other packets. That would have been funny if they had this same RC number on it, but I thought they'd be cute embellishments to sort of sew onto or include a couple of pages in Happy Mail, because I don't think I'm ever going to use, there'd be 60 sheets there. I don't think I'm ever going to use that all myself. But that was $2.95 as well. This particular shop, it was a huge variety shop. It's one of the biggest I've been in, like almost like your Dollar Trees over in America and Poundland probably in UK, but everything obviously is not $1, it's $2.95. They range in price, but it's called a variety store. We call them like a $2-ish shop, sure. And it was huge, and I'm surprised with the small town it was in. It's a small town, about 20 minutes by train, half an hour by train away. And I was surprised at the huge store. We don't have any that big in Bendigo anymore, and Bendigo is probably about 4, 5, 6 times the size of that town. So that surprised me. Then I got some self-adhesive labels, so 1,080 stickers, and these are probably 1 centimetre in size. So I've painted and decorated some labels before, some shipping labels I picked up rather cheap, but these were, again, $2.95. It's really hard to see on the yellow. I thought these would be great to decorate and put paint on. Now they don't have the waste bit, which would have been handy, so that's been peeled off, because that would have made cool embellishments, but we've got round little stickers. So I may make a video on decorating those. And then I got these ones. So these ones are 240 self-adhesive labels. I don't have any labels this small. I have mainly address and bigger labels, because they're the ones I've been able to pick up cheap from Officeworks. But thought these for $2.95 for 240 labels. How many sheets have we got? 10 sheets, so that's like 30 cents a sheet. That's not that bad. So I thought I'd decorate some of these up. It'd be great to send in Happy Mail and to use in my art journal as well. So these would be cute to use some of my little icon stamps on. So I might make a video on doing those. And these would be cool stamped up as well, and sort of painted over with some more translucent paints. Ooh, that's an idea. It's quite flimsy paper, but we'll see how we go. So that was my small haul when I should have only been window shopping when Alexis was at her activity. It's all Alexis's fault. It's very early in the morning here and she's not awake, so I can say it's Alexis's fault. So that was my small haul. The 2 things I actually sort of needed and the extras. Trying not to buy much this year. Didn't buy much sort of in 2017. Trying to use up what we have as opposed to buying new stuff to add and sit there. So I will leave you there and get these YouTube videos up that I filmed this morning while my darling has been sleeping. It's very hot here today, so I've got up early to get a lot of work done. But yeah, I'll definitely bring you videos on decorating these, and maybe decorating those as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We're back to school in a couple of weeks here in Australia, because we're in about the 3rd week of January now. So I should have loads of time to get organised and do all these arty projects I keep saying I will do. Bye for now.